Just gotta no gimmicks, no games. Just got a truck bed full of rounds that I gotta get split. As you might be able to tell, it's a lot colder today. I would say teens, and that's why I'm dressed the way I am. And plus, it's windy, which just really adds to the chill factor. We should be able to warm up, and I should be able to take off some layers as we get going. But right now, it's really cold. Whew. Yeah, we did get some more snow, which was pretty nice. It really just started, so I'm kind of getting warmed up. Get some easy swings. Like I said, though, this is a Fisker's 36-inch splitting wedge. It's my go-to tool of choice. I'm sure there's better out there, but this is the best one I got. So I went to the chiropractor today. He's pretty good. I've been to a few different chiropractors in my life, and some are not so good. Some are. I think both because of all this hard work that I do, and I don't know, and just being old, my body just hurts a lot. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people saying, "Old? What? You're not old. Just wait till you're fill in the blank." And that could be the case, but I'm not as young as I once was. So yesterday, split that half cord. I'll tell you what, I was pretty sore afterwards. I don't think I've ever split a half cord without stopping. Usually that's like a day's work. But I did it. I think it was 69 minutes. That was about as fast as I could go. Well, it is beautiful. I wish you guys could see what I'm looking at. We got some fresh snow last night. 2 nights in a row. And then we were blessed with sunny skies. Well, partly cloudy skies, which is actually better than sunny skies. Clouds are really cool to look at. What else has been going on? Well, we're also working on a cabin. You guys don't know, I own some rental properties, cabin rentals. We're almost done with the rental, getting it renovated. So they should be moving in this week. Yeah, pretty soon. It's funny, I was driving down the road, and I saw my neighbor, and I stopped and asked him how he was doing. He was outside doing some work, and turns out it's his daughter, or his kids, that are moving in. I didn't know that. So he was like, yeah, I recommended it to him. So it's very cool. Even more interesting, the way I contacted those kids about renting is they had a truck for sale. Big the F-350. Yeah. Old one. Similar to the one I have. And he had it for sale, $6,000. And I said, I will trade you, 6 months rent for your truck. You can live here, 6 months, $6,000, $1,000 a month. You give me the truck. Turns out we didn't do that. He actually sold the truck. But he was looking for a place to rent. So all worked out. So we got that one rented before it was even done. Actually, word got out, and now we got another one rented that we hadn't even started on. So I seem to like it. Little cabins. What do you think? Does that look too big? Yeah, that's too big. Anyway, I think I'm kind of warming up. I think I might be able to take this hat off pretty soon. I know it looks silly, but boy, does it work. This thing really keeps you warm. How many is this? I don't even know. It's probably about number 10. I had this other guy who wants to let me rent his log splitter in exchange for him getting to do some stuff, getting to borrow some of my stuff. I borrow his log splitter, he borrows some of my stuff. It's not a big secret. He wants to use my sawmill. I've got a really awesome Woodland Mills sawmill, which has come in so handy, and it's so fun to use. It's really loud, but it's just so fun. Making your own lumber, and it's therapeutic. I tell you what. So, anyways, he doesn't know, but I don't want to use this log splitter. I mean, if I really got in a pinch, and boy, I had to do just several cords in one day, then I would probably succumb to the temptations technology, I would use the log splitter. But we're not at that point, and I don't think we're going to get there. So, not a big problem. Is that one too big? Nah, that's good. Well, let's see. Whew. So I just started this channel, and I'll tell you what, it's a big learning experience to try to figure out how to, use these different apps and downloads and uploads and whatnot, data. Now, I'm not a Luddite or anything, but I am pretty close. And so it's been pretty hard to learn how to use all this stuff. Kind of frustrating, but it's all good because that way there'll be a record of this that my kids can watch someday. Yeah, so I was talking about my F350. That's another thing about the whole technology thing is I'm trying to work backwards in time to get older and older vehicles. So I had a 2012 or something like that. And I sold that. Got a 2007. Then I got a 2001. And now my most recent trade-in purchase was a 1991. And that thing is a beast. It's like driving a tank. I've never driven a tank, but if I had, I think it'd be similar. Yeah, F350 dually. But it got injured. The reverse in the transmission is going out. So all the forward gears work great. But very difficult to get it into reverse. And when it's in, it kind of grinds and pops out. So I had to take it to a local transmission place. These guys seem like pretty smart. They come highly recommended. But they quoted me $4,000. And it's a manual. $4,000 to fix the transmission, rebuild it. And I only paid $1,500 for the truck. So some of you might say, well, that's a bad investment. And it's possible. But the engine's really good. It looks ugly as hell, but the frame is solid. And I got a monster of a snowplow on the front, 10 inches wide. And it handles it like it's nothing. That thing is so big. probably going to get it fixed. But winter's almost over. And winter's almost over. And so we don't need to do much more snowplowing. So I'll probably not get it fixed until next fall. Which is fine, you know. That's what it's for. I mean, it's fun to drive and all, because it is. Well, it's fun to drive short distances. But I got it to plow the roads. That's what it did, and it did a great job. Because we got absolutely hammered this winter with snow. Early, real early. This winter came in like a lion. I mean, it was like before Thanksgiving. Oh. Before you know it, by Christmas, we had like 4 feet of snow. And I'm up in the mountain a little bit, higher above the valley where the towns are. So we get a little bit more. So I was really kind of worried. I was like, oh my God. What are we going to do with this much snow? If this keeps up all winter long, we're going to be shutting down. It's a little tall. And so we had that huge cold front that came through the whole country. I mean, even places like South Carolina had single-digit weather, you know. Up here, it was nearly a record, close to the record. -17 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but probably like -30. I know the Celsius Fahrenheit thing gets really weird after you go below zero. Whatever. We were really worried. Our driveway actually got so much snow that it turned into like a small, it's a 2-lane driveway, real wide, but it turned into the width of like a sidewalk. And so called up a guy with a skid steer and a snowblower on the front. And he was not cheap, but he was really effective. I mean, he got that thing worked. Miracles. So the road got widened. And then, you know, wouldn't you know it, we had like, it was like spring coming early, you know? And we had really warm weather, like in the 40s. And so all that snow started melting. And it turned into mud. And so we had mud season come real early. But I say all that, acting like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. I really like all of it. It just makes you feel alive. You know? I kind of like the chaos. I lived in tropical climates, sunny places where it's usually hot most of the year, but there's really never a problem. You know, you can just be homeless if you want to. You know? And I did not like those places. I felt kind of worthless. My life was too easy. life was just passing me by. And so when I had the chance to live where I wanted, I chose to live as cold a place as I could find. I did all right. Now, don't get me wrong, I moved to Alaska. But the thing about staying in the southern 48 is you do get that sunlight in the winter, you know? It's not completely dark. Whereas Alaska, they're probably not seeing the sunlight at all right now. Or if they are, it's a very short window. So, I don't think I'd like that very much. Well, I thought I would have warmed up by now and taken some clothes off, but at least this hat. It feels so good. I'm not really working that hard yet, so I don't want to take it off. Yeah. Even these gloves, these Kimco gloves, they're awesome, by the way. You need like cold weather work gloves, find these. These are the it. They're not expensive. Probably one of the cheaper cold weather gloves you can get. And man, they fit great. Great dexterity. Very warm. They dry out pretty fast, which is important. So I would have thought I'd switch to my thin mechanic gloves already. It's working. Now that I say that, I think I am going to switch them out. I'm a little bit warmer than I was. At least my hands are. Mechanics gloves they're fine. It's what all the operators in the military use to look tactical, all that jazz. They're fine. They're a little too expensive for how long they last. Like they get holes in them, wear out pretty quickly. They just have really good marketing. They're not that great at gloves. But they do look cool. So guys like them. But I think they're like 25, 30 bucks. That half cord that I did yesterday is still sitting right there in the massive pile. I haven't stacked it yet. So I have two massive piles I need to get stacked. I'm kind of hoping that somebody just calls, asks for a delivery. I don't have to stack it. Just put it in the trailer and go. If you're out there and you're close by, give me a ring. You need wood. Give me a ring. I do deliver. That was a miss. Oh. It's not really bad. It has some sort of weird cut in it. Made it not split very well. see that? It's actually a bad one. I'm not going to sell that. I don't know. Where do y'all live? You don't have to say exactly. General area. Do you like it? Or do you not? When I was younger, right out of high school, I traveled a lot. I didn't go straight to college because I didn't really want to go back and do more school, and I just got done doing 12 years of school. Yeah. So I traveled pretty much the whole country. And I especially loved Oregon. Most beautiful place I'd ever seen at that age. And oftentimes I've said, gosh, I should have stayed there. And I had to change. I guess, now a lot of people are leaving Oregon for certain reasons. But it's still just as pretty as ever. There's maybe some social problems. But it's still a beautiful place. And if you don't really care about social problems like me, either way, then you can have a great life there. That's what some people say about California. To tell you the truth, most of California I don't find very appetizing or attractive. Too dry, too hot. But Northern California, which is the part of California like no one really wants to live in, I think is the best part. And I think it's the best part of the state. So if you don't care about politics or social issues and you just want to live your life like a little hermit in the woods, then it doesn't really matter where you live. You can live in California and find some sweet welfare program to get on and just be a hobbit. Now, I don't really condone getting on welfare if you don't need it, but with as high as taxes are in California, you're either giving a lot or receiving a lot. And of those two choices, if I had to choose, I'd probably find a way to receive a lot. Leave that together and see if I can split it together. Sort of worked. Well, now, that light is probably pretty annoying. Whew. We're almost unloaded. You know, these small ones are the worst. I hate splitting these because if you miss it, you miss that center by just a little bit, you might as well not even have hit it because now it's all misshapen and whatnot. That time, it was perfect. But it doesn't usually happen. This is pretty much perfect size. It's like 8 inches or so across. 6, 7, 8, something like that. Depends on which way you measure it. This is the perfect size. Because you break it into 4s, 4 pieces, sometimes 3, and it ends up being the perfect size. Perfect size piece of wood. Not too big, not too small. And plus they give you a challenge. Since they're bigger, you don't have to aim quite so well, so you can swing harder. Which is a little fun. I think there's a YouTube video, YouTube short, this weightlifting guy, of him splitting like this massive log, probably 20 inches across, 24 inches across, and him just wailing at it. And you know how YouTube does, they feed you the stuff that they think you like. So I thought I would like it, and they were right. I did like it. I think he's a pretty young guy. He's probably in his mid-20s, weightlifting, bodybuilding type. And I think he just chops the wood for aesthetic reasons. I don't think he's doing a wood business. Or he's just doing it to work out, which is fine. But yeah, he took a lot of swings. He's a pretty buff dude. Split that thing right in half after about 15-ish swings. It's pretty cool. We are almost done. Oh yeah, about this channel. So I just started it. This is like day 5. That's why it's called episode 5. Doing one episode a day. I don't really know the final format, how it's gonna look or whatnot, but it's probably why you're like one of 5, 10 people that have ever seen this video. Or that ever will. But that's fine. It's not really the reason I do it. I only have a few people in mind that I hope to see this someday. And, if anybody else watches it, well, it's just a bonus. I think I've definitely talked about this in the previous episode that I have insomnia. And I usually put on like some long podcast or YouTube video, watch it and listen to it as I fall asleep. It helps. Or maybe it hurts. I don't know. But anyways, I think it helps. And so you might be like that. You might be like me. And if so, probably not many better things to watch than this. This is what I would want to watch. I would try to go to sleep. See that? See how I just nicked off the piece? That piece is like, tiny. So it's like, all right, well, what do I do? Now I got this piece that's, I guess it's a good enough size, but then what do I do with this? Just gets kindling, I guess. So we're just gonna leave it like this. It's a little big, but now I've got to split it. It just calls to me. Can't leave it alone, I would have thought about it all day. Been like, I should have split that piece. I should have done it. So now I don't have to think about it. It's done. It's over. Can't be put back together. It's the thing about destruction. It's really easy to destroy things. I'm kind of both making something and destroying something at the same time. It's so easy to destroy. It takes hardly any effort at all. Just think about like a wrecking ball in a building. Any idiot could operate a wrecking ball. Well, I think that back. Maybe not any idiot, but you don't have to be a genius to operate a wrecking ball. And one man, one machine, can destroy a 40-story building that to create. It took an immense amount of architectural experience, entrepreneurship on the planning of whoever it was that had the idea to create the building, all the natural resources that went into constructing the building, the immense man hours that went into doing the construction crew to create that building. I mean, millions and millions of dollars, years of planning, all to be destroyed in one afternoon by one man and one machine. So, it's not, if you really think about it deep, it's not that much different than this firewood. I mean, this could be a really long-winded discussion, but thinking about all the energy that went into creating this tree, time, some of these, like this one, probably 20 years old, little sapling, struggling for its life, trying to fight through the shade, towards the sunlight. 20 years of hard work, determination, generations of trees struggling to survive, all to be cut down in 1 minute by one man and one saw. And then just ripped into little pieces and split into even littler pieces and then burned. most of the time burned just so people can watch it burn. But it gives off some heat. But for the most part, people burn firewoods just to look at it. That is beautiful, but there's something kind of sadistic in it, you know? All that work and trouble just to watch it burn. It's kind of like a Joker moment. By the way, I know there was that Joker movie that came out with Joaquin Phoenix or something. I didn't think it was very good. I'll just be honest. I can see how some people would relate to that kind of pretty bad life. And they would find some solace in saying, "See, I'm not alone." But as far as a movie goes, what kind of message it was portraying, I don't even think I finished it. I think I stopped watching. No, maybe I did finish it. Yeah. Look at this one. Look at this. Look. Whatever. It's almost. Is that worth $10 million? You know? I don't think it's worth $10 million. Whatever. This is just a hideous looking piece of wood. I'm not even going to split. Most of y'all probably didn't get that joke. It wasn't a very good one, but it's about that big statue that was unveiled recently in Boston. You know, whatever. Each their own. All right. Well, that does it. It's third of a chord, bass chord. Good. Well, thanks for stopping by, and see you next time at the Woodshed. All right. Y'all take care.